And we are live. Trickle in, as Dr. Disrespect would say, trickle in. Or not, it's fine. Doesn't bother me at all. Today, we're going to actually play the game. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Violence. Scripting. Macros. Oh shit, I like that, Jason. That's nice. Stealing that. Dark Horse. Hello. Hoople. Have a good night, man. Sorry to scare you. Sleep well with dreams of VSM, violent scripting, and macros. I'm stealing that. That's for sure going on the stream. The previous stream, I feel like my microphone was busted. Like I feel like it kept cutting out, and now I don't know if it's too loud. I keep going in the red. I'm gonna have to figure that out. How's the volume? Is it terribly loud? I went from like it cutting out to now I'm probably like yelling in your ear, which is why I scared people. No. It's okay. Good. All right. Thank you. Thanks for confirming. Are we just gonna quickly review the goals for today? Our previous stream was all about hotkeys. We didn't do a lot, actually. You know, we have volume on our devices. No worries. That's good. So we have we did some hotkeys. You know, recall and escape through gate. There were some questions that came up through that I answered during the stream, which I was actually wrong about. We can check to see if we went through a town gate versus a regular gate by seeing if the town portal still exists after you go through the gate. So if the town portal still exists after you've gone through, then you know that you took a town portal versus a dungeon gate. Anyway, today we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Power Spore Mannix? We went to the next line, it's hard to see. Power Spore, thank you for follow. Anyway, so today we're gonna actually play the game. We're gonna go into some dungeons. Max, there you go. Thanks. My ex. All right. And then we're gonna basically I did set up the loser bracket, the winnings and the savings. So right now, no one should be in here. So if you type wins, it probably will say like, I don't know you yet. But after we do a giveaway, oh damn it, with an S. Sorry, not wins, with an S. After we do a giveaway, it should remember you guys. And then that's how I'm gonna keep track of the loser bracket. We'll see how this goes. Let's hop into it. We're gonna find some chests, open them, and loot them. Hello. And welcome. That was my longest intro ever. Yet. Everyone is going to be part of the loser bracket at the beginning. Yes. I'm sorry. I was going to actually go back and like save everyone. I was going to save the like winners and stuff. That was way too much work. So we're all losers. We are all losers. Hey, thanks for coming in. Thanks for saying hey. Let's do this. Dungeon chests. Okay, so I made this character a while back. This is the character I used for all these videos I made like a year ago for training, lockpicking, and remove trap, and even stealth and hiding. And then I never really played this character. So we're gonna go ahead and play it today. I figured, what a great idea to just walk through a dungeon, do some scripting, and earn some loot. And then we can do a giveaway. So let's get started. So if you need training, if you need to train your character, I run a little website that you could actually gather some scripts for. And that website is razor-scripts.com. I'm just going to swing by real quick, so anybody checking the video, they know where to go. It's this guy right here, razor-scripts.com. The way you get there is typing !scripts in the chat, and it should work. And if it doesn't, I can send it in from my side, from the command center. Power Sport, you do a lot of chess, so maybe you can learn something new, or you can help. Yeah, you might teach me something. We'll see. Awesome. Okay, so any scripts that we make on today, we're going to go ahead and put here. But what I was going to say is if you want to train, you can search train. There's a lot of training here. Or you can browse by skill. I'm not a UI guy, so this kind of looks shitty to me. I still want to fix it and make it better. But we're going to do remove trap. Oh, of course there's no skills there. Maybe I didn't move these over yet. What's the other one? Lockpicking, please be on there. Please, may I have some scripts? All right, there we go. Train, lockpicking, and remove trap. Anyway, and these are videos I've done on YouTube, so you can follow along, but be sure to check those out. Back to the game. Boom. All right, so where we're gonna get started is, I kind of want to be lazy mode, you know, like I don't want to play the game. So our script, we're gonna just go ahead and make a new one real quick. We're gonna thanks for the kind words that you owe. People don't care about graphics, right? Tell that to the pixel hunters who like want their hair to flow through their helmet, or vice versa. So we're gonna name this one Treasure Hunter. Treasure Hunter. Although we're kind of like a dungeon hunter, so. But what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna write down what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to a dungeon and find one to pick. Find a chest. And I want this script to be like the overall, like, I just want to keep it running. I really don't want to like have to edit it at all. So this is gonna be something that's looping. And then we're gonna find a chest, see if it has loot, see if it needs to be open, and then move on to the next one. And we also want to make sure that we heal ourselves, right? Because I don't want to die. So like we need to handle hiding and healing. And I'm a mage in this character, so we'll use magery for that. It's gonna be fantastical. Anyway, thank you guys for coming in. Bookmarked, thank you. Suo. Actually, this is the cleanest stream, is it? I need to dirty it up a little bit for the nasty McNasto ghetto. Degram, good evening, hello. Orphan Nougat, fantastical. Let's go. You have a trap in the LP script. You worry to change it? Yeah, it'll blow up? Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna make something very loopable. Good evening. Yeah, it's all good. You type like I talk. That's all good. Good evening. We're not playing Eve. I'm not playing a spreadsheet game. I'm playing the programming game. It's called Razor. Okay, so we're gonna pretend we don't know anything about being a dungeon thief, and we're just gonna go for it. However, I did want to activate Fortune real quick. So let me do that, because I don't have Fortune. You need 4 cores. Damn it, I only have 2. Let me grab 2 on my other character. I thought I was gonna like be all fancy and start it right away. I didn't even have enough. 1 second. I'm logging into Jaseowns on the other character. Come watch me play this game, guys. I'm so good. I don't even know how many things it takes to activate an aspect. There we go. Trading to Jace Man. All right, let's go. Oh, I guess I need armor too, huh? Let's do that real quick. We're going leather. That way we look fancy. Boom, boom, boom. And then we'll just wear our book like a noob. Okay. Aspect. Unlock aspect. Now I need essence. What am I doing? How ill prepared am I? All right. This is a watch Jace trade with himself stream. I'm doing it, guys. Add. Click. Okay. Oh, look at that gold. All right, we're ready to rock. So I just have some basic traps or basic tools right now, I think. Yeah, just regular ones. We're gonna go to a dungeon and try those out. And, of course, do I have any dungeon runes? I'm gonna take, yeah, Jace play with himself content. Yeah, if you want to check out my OF, you can do that too. I'm on there. Terrible. I'm just gonna steal my rune book from my other character. Because that's what you do when you're poor. You just continuously give your own items away to yourself. Alright, we're gonna go to Ossuary because that makes sense. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so we can see. I do have hiding on this character, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start hiding from outside. And then I might need to adjust the game volume here. Stealth is ready. We're stealthing. So as we know, here's a dungeon chest right here. Okay, so we're gonna grab that ID. We're gonna get it started right away. Just going greater than info on this bad boy. And it's named a metal chest, which is great. However, we're actually gonna use the ID so we can do the fancy tricks with the find type. So what we're gonna do. You know what's funny is these icons are throwing me off. Like it was easier for me to read chat when it was like TTV. And now that there's icons everywhere, my eyes get overwhelmed by purple. You enter a tavern. I live in the tavern. Bathroom? No. Depends on what I eat. My only scalps account. It's not, yeah, are you surprised? This first chest is available, although it's the shitty one. Are these societies? Should I take those too? I don't do societies. I don't know how to play this game. Anyway, so we do greater than info on the chest. We're gonna take the ID, and we're gonna say if find type of that ID on the ground of any hue of any quantity in a range of 12, and if we're gonna say that as chest. I'm just gonna call it chest. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that. JD4WD. And then we're just gonna overhead we found a chest, okay? So we're gonna say found, and then I'll outpush chest, which should be the ID. So we found that guy. We did it. There's lockpicking societies too. I need to check those out. Okay, so far we found a chest. And I was wondering if I could overhead on a chest. I don't know if you can or not. You can't. Boo. Oh wait, no, maybe you can. No, you can't. So basically we found this chest, which is great, but we want to know if we can open it or not, right? So we want to say get label of chest as description, disc. And then we can say if locked and trapped, if locked in description, we know we want to go to it, right? So we said overhead, ready to pick. Okay. And so instead of saying chest, found chest, we're going to say chest nearby. Because we're searching in a 12 tile radius. So chest nearby. Okay. And now I'm going to wait 500 milliseconds and loop this. Okay. So this is going to be our main loop. And we're going to do like something like this. Okay. So while we're running, we know that there's a chest. Yeah. And you can definitely do the wait for system messages, but my whole goal for this script is to continuously be looping so that it can heal us or re-hide us or like save us if we happen to get attacked. So it's going to be, instead of just like picking and waiting, we're going to allow it to like run with timers and then do other things. So this is going to be like way overkill because I like to overkill things when I attempt to play. Okay, so we know we found a chest. So now we need to get closer to it because we can only pick it if we're nearby, right? So the way we can do that is there's a chest nearby, which is great. But then we can say, wow, find type, the same thing. And wow. And then we can check it within a range of 2 because that's when we can start to open it. We can declick chest. Actually, again, I don't want to do wow. Why am I saying wow? In my brain, I'm saying wow, but not. The wow will be this wait. So the moment we get close to it, it should double click it. Also, I need to make sure that I can stealth while we're doing this. Okay, so we got near it and it's double clicking it, which is another thing. So when it double clicked, it obviously pulled up this gump, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check for that gump existing. And the way we can do that with any gump is you just click record and then you double click whatever you wanna do and click stop. And then it will put the action down at the very bottom of whatever script you were in. So as you can see, it's down here at the bottom. Oops, I opened up the editor and it deleted it. So let's try that again. Record, double click, stop, save. Now we'll pop it open. So we put that bad boy at the bottom. So now we know if we have a gump open that we're potentially ready to work with it. So 5 Tribe coming in, good evening. Such a cool way to use scripts. Just got a Dungeon Crawler 120. Nice. Very cool. Chris coming in with the yo. Thank you guys for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. Let's get some loot. All right, so basically we know that this gump is our gump we care about to know if the chest is open or not. So if the chest is in range, we can declick that chest. And then we say if we're gonna wait for the server to respond. So we'll wait the 200 milliseconds. And then if gump exists, this gump, and if overhead, we know we want to mess with the chest. Okay. And this is the same thing. We can delete that little bottom part there. We're going to save, close that, and play it. So there's a chest nearby. It's ready to pick. And we know that we're ready based on this gump being open. But we don't need to keep double clicking it. You've been using the script from the Outlands Scripts? Perfect. Exclamation mark scripts in the chat if you want to check out the site. With a custom bot. And by the way, the YouTube chat is talking to the Twitch chat, and I updated the icons. So if anything's purple in YouTube, that means it's from Twitch. And then if anything inside of Twitch has like a little type emoji next to it, that means it was from YouTube. I'm still debating on how to name that stuff, but it's coming along. We're getting there. So now this is where I want to do the wow. Okay. Because basically we're at a chest and we know that if the gump is open, we have something to do. Because the moment we finish the, what am I trying to say here? If we finish the chest picking, then this thing goes away and the chest opens up. So while gump exists, and I'm just gonna add a bigger weight in here, but we're gonna eventually have no weights at all, just so we can see it running. So if I hit save and play, there's a chest nearby, and we're ready to do it. We're ready to mess with it. Who's ready to mess with it? Me. Let's get some loot. Okay, so we know we want to do remove trap first. So same thing, we kind of covered this in our housebot script, but we're gonna redo it. We're gonna hit record, and we're gonna undo this first one. Okay. And from that recording, we can see that the gump response was 7. Now, one of the things with the record and things like that, if you can see, I'll pop it open again so we can all look at it. But it's going to do some things that aren't necessary for our script, right? So like gump response 7, this is using anything that's open. Okay. So if you had your shiv bar open or other hot bars or gumps open, you don't know which gump response this is going to go to. So you want to force it to go to the lockpicking gump. Okay, so it's gump response, the number of gump, and then, I'm sorry, the response ID, and then the gump ID. So that way you can have other things open, your codecs, whatever, and it will always interact with the one we care about. So make sure if you do have gump responses and things like that, you're checking for a specific gump. All right, so gump response 7 is remove trap. So if the gump exists, we can use gump response 7. Okay. And you know how we're waiting this 5 seconds here? I don't want to wait 5 seconds. We're going to use a timer instead. So we're going to end up doing something like if timer exists, we're going to say if not timer exists. We're going to say, I think what I named this last time. We're going to use a different name. Chest open timer and if. And we will create a timer. Chest open timer. And when you create a timer, it starts at 0. So we want to set the timer right when it's made to be over the timer that we're eventually going to check. That way, the moment you hit play in the script, it's ready to go. So basically, the chest open timer is going to default to 3.5 seconds and count up. So what we can say down here is we can say if our timer, chest open timer, is greater than or equal to 3500, then we'll do the gump response. Okay. So if I save and play this, it's going to continuously overhead this message like way too much. We're going to actually move this to a system message. And we're going to just say working chest in 88 because I like the color 88. All right. So if I save and play this, we should eventually get rid of the trap. Let's try. Oh, I had the same bug last time. It kept trying to redo the trap. It kept doing it over and over again. Did you see that? If you saw that down there, and that's because I'm not actually setting the timer back to 0. I'm pretty sure I do that with every timer I've created in my entire life. So make sure that you don't become me and you go ahead and set that timer to 0. Anyway, so if I save and play this, right now it's not doing anything, okay? It's just say work in chest. It's just work in chest over and over again, okay? We're gonna add a small wait in here. I don't like spamming the server like that, so we're gonna wait 100 milliseconds in between the spam. But one of the things we can do is we can check to see if it's cleared with traps by checking the gump, okay? So what we can say is if the timer is right, and then we want to say if Is it in-gump? In-gump. Cleared of traps. And then the gump ID. Else. And if. Okay, and we'll wait 200 milliseconds for the server there. But basically what this is saying is we're gonna, while this gump exists, we're gonna keep working the chest. And if we have a timer available to try a skill, in this case, either lockpicking or remove trap, if the gump has cleared of traps, we know we're done and we can move on to lockpicking. Else, it should continuously try to set the button to number 7. And I'm pretty sure this is number 2, but we'll go ahead and record it again. So I'm gonna close that down. I don't like to record from the big menu. Sometimes it messes with me. So we're gonna click record, and we're gonna click the lockpick. I'm gonna hit stop. I'm gonna scroll down, and it's gump response 4. So sure enough, I was wrong. Shocking. Okay, so if we're inside of here, we want to use gump response 4, and then we can set the timer outside of this loop because they're both the same thing. Okay. So wrong. Who's wrong? Oh, typical. Yeah, me. True. How's it going, Andy? How are you doing? So now, if the gump goes away, then we know we're overhead ready to loot. Because we're double clicking the chest, it brings up the gump. We're gonna keep working it while we can, and then once it's done, it should disappear and we should say ready to loot. All right, let's go. Chest nearby. It's working chest. I don't know if you can see that down there. Here we go. All right, so now it's ready to loot. Chest nearby. So this is what we want. Now if it's ready to loot, this is where we're gonna start stealing everything. I already use a introvert. Get out of my dungeons. Yes, there's already some scripts on the website, and this is gonna be the better one. I think. I don't know. We'll see. I'm like one of those programmers that think everything I do, like just recently, is better than I've ever done ever. You know what I mean? So yeah, this one's gonna blow that one out of the water. One script to rule them all. Okay, so now we're ready to loot. And we could... I was hoping that this said items in it, but it doesn't. That's tricky. How we're gonna do that? Ideally, this would have said how many items it has in it, and I can go loot it till it's empty. We're gonna have to find another way to handle that. But anyway, what we'll do now is we know that the chest variable is our... Here, I'm gonna open it up so you guys can see again. What am I doing? Yeah, so there's 2 ways you can solve this. Multiple ways. The 2 major ways is either a restock agent, or we can do a find type. I'm actually gonna do a find type in this script because I feel like a find type, we're gonna have more control over what happens while we're looting versus like a restock agent. You kind of have to hope it works. So we're gonna go find type style. A find type. You like the idea of the actual gump response lockpicking gump? I could tell you how many times last week I was running the script and it started opening something else. Yeah, mess it up. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully this, and again, depending on what you guys do during a dungeon pick, like we might have to handle that different ways. Like ideally right now, I want the script to do everything that I might want to do. I don't want to actually have to click anything like in the game, minus me walking around. So if you're doing some actions beyond what we're gonna do here, then we'll try to address that as it comes up. All right, so while we're here, we know we're ready to loot, and we're basically gonna get a loop of find type of the items that we want to loot, if that makes sense. So right now, I'm gonna just, as we find items, I'm gonna add them to the list. Okay, so it's going to be kind of a tedious process at the moment, but eventually we'll have things that we care about. And then maybe I'll go back and find like the actual loot IDs that really matter, like a dungeon, antique, and all that stuff. Maybe we'll find one while we're doing this. Maybe. Plastic Hobo Salad coming in. Hey, what's up, man? Good morning. Or good evening. 7:30. Okay. So inside of chest, that's what we're gonna look for, okay? So let's just assume we wanna loot the gold first. And we're probably gonna change that, but we're gonna do greater than info on the gold. Okay, and its item ID is this 3821. Okay. And I'm just gonna make a little list down here. 3821 is gold. Gold coin. Let's see, 3821 and a huge 0. I don't know if I'm gonna save all that or not. We'll see. We'll see how the night progresses. But anyway, we're gonna say if no. Wow. Find type. And we're just searching for gold at the moment. And the source is gonna be the chest. Okay. And then we want to find any hue, any quantity. Actually, so yeah, for any, we can just drop that. So we'll find that in the chest as item. End while. And then we'll lift the item and we're going to drop it on our backpack. -1, -1, -1, which is kind of like just dropping it onto your person. And then we're going to wait 650 milliseconds, but we're going to turn that into a variable called global timeout. That way we can tweak it later if we need to. And we'll just do that by doing set var, global timeout to 650, save, and we're gonna come back down here. So this is basically gonna find gold, pick it up, and then drop it into our backpack. Part of lift, it defaults to 1 at a time. So this potentially will just take 1 gold at a time. So in order to speed it up, we can give it the default of 600,000 to pick up. All right, I'm gonna close it down and save and play, and it should pick up the gold. It sure did. It took the gold and put it in our backpack. So now we can kind of do that with all these other item IDs. So you can do greater than info on anything we care about, right? Like maybe I want regs. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. So what we can do here is some people, and the way I used to do this too, is use lists. But we're going to avoid lists. Lists are actually very slow while you're looping. And Trank actually added a new command that is a pipe delimiter on a list. So if I do find type 3821, or I could do pipe 3962, and 3962 is black pearl. It will find gold or black pearl and pick them up. Okay, so then we can also do that with something like bandages. The bandages are 3617. And if I do that as well, now if I run this script, I'm gonna put the gold back too. It should pick up everything. So I'm gonna hit play and let's watch us auto loot. Spicy. Spicy. Okay. And while this is running, it's going very quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple different sections of wows here. So this is gonna be gold, and then this will be regs. And that way we can comment out what we want to loot. So, and we'll call that regs, supplies. I don't know what we're gonna call it, but so regs was what, 3962 at the moment. So like we'll just say that, right? And then the gold was that, okay. And then we'll just do supplies. We'll make another one supplies. That way it prioritizes certain shit, right? So we want gold first, then regs and supplies. We'll do band-aids there, and we'll go ahead and just pick up everything at the moment, arrows. arrows are 39. 03 arrows. So we'll do those with supplies. And then the scrolls, screw you scrolls. All right, we're just gonna say save and play. So it looted that and we're all done. Okay, so let's just hit play on this and then walk to another dungeon. Now, or another thing. The problem is I'm gonna run out of stealth, right? And so I want the script to also keep me in stealth. Let's see, any reason to use lift instead of grab hotkey? Lift seems to get stuck in the cursor sometimes. Great question. If you have a big enough weight after a lift drop and you're not doing anything else, then the lift is okay. But we could change it to grab. Let's try that. Let's try it we'll use grab for the gold and let's see what happens there. So we're gonna, instead of lift, we'll just say hotkey grab item, I think it is. I'm gonna save this just so if I need it later. Look at me commenting stuff out like a pro. And then let's just say target item. Okay, I'm gonna put the gold back in there. So it should, yeah, it grabbed it fine. So we could use grab hotkey, which might be better. That might be better than wait. I wonder what we should do there. I wonder if I could do it without a weight then. Although, that might get a little crazy. Let's just run that and see. Oh yeah. Try to grab it 1,000 times. And look at it bouncing around. So you definitely still need to wait. I was wondering if it would queue and wait. Oh, you could say while queued. And wow. Okay, wait. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put that back in. We're gonna run that. Spare time, you got me thinking now, man. That does make sense to use grab item instead of lift. Huh. I'm perplexed now. I think I'm gonna use the hotkey grab item. Okay, the blue on a dark background is so hard for me to read, so I'm gonna, like an old man, I'm gonna look in. Dr. Jason. I need your godliness. Thank you, sir. I'm not, did I say it right? Dias? Dr. Dias? Deus works, thank you. Appreciate that. We were just discussing grab item versus lift type, and now I'm gonna leave grab item for the fancy stuff, and we'll just leave lift type for this, and that way people can choose whatever works best for them. All right, on to the next chest. However, we want to make sure that we're staying stealthed while we're walking around this dungeon. Okay. How can we do that, Jace? I don't know. We're going to find out together, because this is me just making shit up and you guys are sitting here watching me. I'm pretending like I know what I'm doing. I really don't. So we know that if we're not hidden, we can hide. So we can add that to our loop, right? Because this is looping over and over again. Except for while the gump exists. We could change this to a if. We're gonna make sure that it can loop. So we're gonna change that while to an if. End if. And then else the gump doesn't exist. Now we can do this other stuff like looting. Okay, so if the gump exists, it runs. The gump exists, we're working the chest. else we're gonna loot the chest. And then at some point we're gonna be all done. After this runs, then we're all done. So I kind of want to only run it once per chest, right? Because if we happen to be standing next to this chest, we don't need this to keep running over and over again. But maybe we do. We'll find out. Ivan coming in. Hey, hey, howdy. On the YouTube. Do you guys like the icons for chatting YouTube versus Twitch? Or should I go back to the TTV Twitch YouTube thing? YT TTV. I still need to actually get another name for those bots as well, like chat relay or chat something, but everything's taken. So I gotta like find something that's makes sense, but not too crazy. All right, I'm just gonna save and play this to make sure that I didn't break anything. So chest nearby, ready to loot. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. Yeah, see, it's gonna keep trying to click it. I don't want that. It keeps trying to click it with the loop we have now. So let's fix that click. Yeah, Ratty, the purple square is for Twitch people. So if it's somebody's name with a purple square, they're typing on Twitch. And then on Twitch, they see the like a chat symbol. Like you can kind of see it on the stream, like on the left-hand side up there. So purple square is a Twitch chatter. And then a icon, like a typing icon, is a YouTube chatter to Twitch. Crazy, I know. Should be crazy around here. No, you can't lose logos, no. Because it has to be either an emoji, like one that's built in, or it can't be an image. And none of the things have it, yeah. I thought the logo was bugging out. I figured like, hey, it's purple. Twitch is purple. And then inside of Twitch, I didn't know what icon to use, so I went with a chatty one. Andy recommended a microphone. Red and purple squares, yeah. See, Twitch didn't have a red one. All right. So anyway, I want to make sure that we're not continuously clicking this chest. So what we can do is we can set a overall chest variable that we're gonna like be as like the chest we're working. So chest we want to work, and we'll set that to 0 if it doesn't exist. So if not var exist, chest we want to work, default it to 0. Okay. And then here we basically want to say if the chest we want to work is not equal to so if it's into 2 range, if and not equal is not a thing. So it's if chest we want to work is equal to 0. No, what are we trying to do? If chest we want to work is not equal to the chest that we're looking at, then we want to double click it and set it as the chest to work. Whew, this is getting hard today. Chest. All right, so now instead of double clicking it over and over again, it should only double click it once while it's in range. And then if I walk away, we're gonna handle that as well, but let's run this real quick. So if I hit play, it crashed. Unhandle the exception, I'm just gonna click continue. We're gonna see why it crashed. It's not happy. I'm gonna comment that out real quick and hit play. Okay, so that works. So it's obviously that little portion that I added is the problem. I don't think I could do if not. If not is not always happy. This is where you see me say like do nothing in a comment sometimes, because Razor isn't always happy with a not statement when doing comparisons. So if the chest we want to work is equal to the chest we found, do nothing. Else, double click it, set them together. The next loop, we will do nothing. All right, save, play. All right, so let me stop and play that again. Okay, so we've accidentally closed the chest, or maybe we walked away. Like let's say we walked away, right? Because someone was coming, whatever. So a chest is nearby. And when we get near it, it's not double clicking it because the variable still exists. So what we want to do is if we get too far away from the chest, we want to unset the variable. Or set it back to 0. So we can say else. Down here at the bottom, set it to 0. See? So right now, it's not going to do anything. It thinks it's open. We step away. It will set the variable to 0. And then the moment we step in range again, it should open it up. Cool. So that worked. Whew. I'll take a quick drink of my giant soda here I got from Dairy Queen. Don't get a large from Dairy Queen, by the way, in Texas. You get like this huge cup that's bigger than your head. Who knew? You want a large size? Yeah, like feed my whole family or what? All right. And this is why we're unhealthy. Okay, so the good news is we got this working. Now we want to handle stealthing, right? Because we want to get to the next chest, Jace. Get us to the next chest. That's a 64 ouncer. My God, yeah, that is a thick soda, and I've reached the brim of the top. I'm doing good. I'm in the Dallas area as well. Yeah. 5 tab. When I moved here from Arizona, people were saying that like a Dairy Queen is like a stop sign in Texas because there's one everywhere. You pass quite a few on your way while you're driving in. Okay, so back to the script now. We want to walk to the next chest. Come on, Jace. So we want to make sure we're hidden. So this is looping over and over again. Nicole's in the chat. Donuts and Starbucks. Yeah, there's a lot of donut places here too. And Starbucks. It is weird how Starbucks is on every other corner. All right, so as long as we're near a chest, it's working. But we want to also be stealth the whole time. Okay. And now that we're looping appropriately, minus the finding stuff, that might get a little wonky, but we want to make sure that we're still in range of the chest while we're doing these grabs. So we're going to add that to the while statement as well. We're going to fix that while we're here. So if while find chest ground -1, which is the hue, quantity -1, we don't care, and the range of 2. So we want to make sure we're trying to loot only when we're in range, because if we happen to step out of range, we don't want it to keep looping. Actually, I wonder if find type just automatically does that. Will it break out if it doesn't find it because of range? I'm not sure. We're going to go ahead and add this check just to be safe. Okay, we're going to save and play that. It's running. We're going to drag some monies onto there. We're taking it away. Okay, so I'm out of range. Damn it. I'm going to stop the script. I want to put it out of range. Play. I'm still in range because that's still 2 tiles, Jace. What are you doing? All right, stop. Put that in there. Step down here. Play. Chest nearby. Should step into range. Should loot it. Okay, cool. So we didn't break anything. So far, so good. Now we can do the stealthing to the next one. So if we're not hidden, and if we want to use skill hiding, okay, this will use our skill hiding because we want to make sure that we're hidden at all times. Okay, and that dude look cool running by. Can't see him on the screen because I have it covered. And then what we want to do is make sure that we're using a skill timer to make sure we know when we can stealth. We can use in-system messages, but I'm going to try to avoid using system messages unless I have to, which I might have to for like knowing we're almost out of steps. But anyway, we are going to add another timer. And we're going to just name it a skill timer. So this is like use skill timer. Use skill timer. And we're going to default that to the 11 seconds because that's normally the timer of stuff. So use skill hiding. And then we want to set the timer for use skill timer back to 0. So the tricky part is here is we only want to set the skill timer back to 0 if we successfully use the skill. Will you be able to copy and paste this later because you lost me a while back? Absolutely. I will definitely post. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me just post what I have so far before I get into this hiding and moving. That way you can navigate your character to a chest and then it should work similar to what we've done so far. So let me go ahead and I'm just gonna comment this out real quick and we'll do the old whip work in progress post. So let me make a little comment here. We're gonna say this is the ultimate dungeon crawler. I don't care. I always say ultimate. I don't know why. Ultimate dungeon chest crawler by Jaseowns, and it's on UO Outlands. And we're gonna say it's a whip work in progress live stream. And I'll put the live stream link in here just in case anybody wants to look at it later on in life. We're gonna copy this. We are going to paste that here. Okay. So let me copy and paste this. We're gonna save all that, copy. And I'm gonna head on over to the old Razor Script website, which is uorazorscripts.com. You can use !scripts in the chat if you want to link, but I'll also link it here in a second. We will add this. It's a work in progress. We still need to add a lot of loot types, right? Because we've only done a couple. Ultimate Dungeon Crawler. We're gonna name this lockpicking? Remove trap? Remove trap. This is a stream. This is a dungeon. Chess. This is lockpicking. This is remove trap. This is loot. Stealth. Hiding, eventually. Submit. Alright, I'll post this in the chat. That way you guys can follow along directly with that one. And then as far as like making this script, all you need to do is click the copy script button here at the top. It should copy everything to your clipboard. You just go over to Razor, click the scripts tab, click new, give it a beautiful name like Dungeon Crawler or Jaseowns.com, and then paste it in, Control V. Back to the stream. Look at my transitions, aren't those amazing? Just like boom, instant. Okay. So I feel like we've done a chest, we've done a script, right? We should probably do a giveaway. We should probably do a giveaway. Let's do that. Who's with me? Is anybody ready for a giveaway? How the giveaways work here on a Jaseowns stream is we use exactly, there you go. We use a custom bot to do our giveaway. Okay, and then how we do that is, let me bring up my giveaway script here. we basically are using a Razor script to do the giveaway. Now, how do you enter? Well, what's nice about my giveaway is you just have to type in the chat. And as you type into the chat, we will gather your names into a list, and we'll use that list to do the giveaway inside the game. If you don't see your name on the participants list, you are not in the giveaway. Okay? So you can type anything. You can type hello, hey, thanks for doing this stream. Hey, we do have code on this coding stream, right? Hello. You could do your favorite food. You could do something. You could type, hey, this is not a stream that I wanted to join. I was looking for a dungeon stream, and now you're doing giveaways. Why? We got giveaways coming in, yeah. And how do you enter the giveaway? You just type into the chat. You have 1 minute left to enter the giveaway. It's gonna be for 20K. Because that's what I do. I give away 20K at a time. Hey, can you make a script make me buffalo wings? Yes. I can. I won't, though. Alright, now, what you guys know is, what you guys have heard in the past streams is like, hey, is there going to be a loser bracket or anything like that you talked about, that you were saying you were going to do, Jace? And we got 30 seconds to talk about it right now. Yes, there's going to be a losers bracket. And as of today, it's being recorded. So right now, everyone is a loser. No one has won anything. So this first person to win this victory is the first winner of all the recordings. Okay? So good luck to you guys. There's 6 seconds left. We got a couple more coming in. Oh, what's the last of it? Okay. So the participants entry is closed. You just made it, you last few people. So what I do is I take the names that it generated based on who typed in the chat. And then we put it into this Razor script. So I copy, I paste, I push. 17 participants. Not 33, but that's okay. It's the first giveaway of the night. Orphan Nougat, did you not type? Because you can't get in now, because the bot is in control. I'm sorry you're late. Are you in here? If you're not in here, next time. Okay. So we're gonna close that down. And I normally do the Jaseown giveaway inside of the coding cave. So let's head over there real quick. And of course I don't have a coding cave rune on this character. Let's go. The coding cave, I need to go get a check real quick too. Let me do that first. And then we'll do the giveaway. By the way, how do we script to heal your own pet without entering the new ID each time? You can set it as a variable, but you're gonna need to update that variable each time. Depends on what kind of pet you have. Darksider 2021 is now following. Thank you, sir. Do I have gold on this character? I sure do. Check. 20K. 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 Just to make sure that we have enough for the evening. I have to keep coming back. 20K. 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 Alright, now we're going back to Shelter Island. That was a scary noise. Alright, we're heading to the coding cave. We'll do the giveaway in the coding cave. So we have our list of participants, and we're going to run them inside the coding cave here. So good luck to you all. This is for 20K. It looks like something messed up on this thing. No, it's good. Is it good? Why is the formatting funky? Oh, because this guy's got a little quote in his name. That's cool. Alright, here we go. Good luck to you all. We're going to hit play. It's going to ask me for the item to give away. We are giving away a check. I don't have an emote on this character, so I didn't nod, but I'm doing the Jaseowns giveaway. Toot Toot, who's going to get that loot for a bank check. The winner is YouTube Kilgory. YouTube Kilgore is the winner of the first giveaway that's being recorded. So now what happens is I have a little command that only works for me. Exclamation mark winner. And then I type Kilgore. And this should work, or everything's gonna crash. Kilgore, 1L. Winner. Kilgore. Kilgore is a script god with 1 entry and 1 win. Congratulations. You're a script god. If you want to know how many times you've entered and how many times you might have lost and or won, you can type exclamation mark wins with an S. I'll probably add Z too, because I like wins. But if you type exclamation mark wins, you get to see your stats. Well, not like that. You gotta like just win. You guys are messing up with me. So a lot of you, if it doesn't know you, it'll respond with "We don't know who you are." Oh shit! I don't know if it's gonna work with everybody doing it. Uh-oh. This is my. You guys are my my test, because it doesn't look like it's happy right now, does it? Nothing. Let me check the bot. Let me see if it crashed. No, it's still working. Oh, you know what? I think I put a timeout in it. I think there's a 30-second timeout, which is silly. It should have no timeout. Try it again. Somebody do it again. Just somebody do wins, and it should show them. It's not working. All right, well, you know, this is what you do when you live stream and you make your own bot and then you test. Okay, so we got somebody responding. The bot's responding to you. That's nice. Yeah, yours worked. I wonder why it's working for some people and not others. It's very strange. I'm gonna go ahead and add that as a bug in the code. Anyway, if you guys slowly type wins, if everybody takes their turn, if you wait 30 seconds and then then like the next person goes, then you get to know your wins. Anyway, the good news is now I'm saving you guys into a little database of wins and losses. Okay. And so what's going to happen now is one day we're going to do a loser bracket giveaway, and the amount of times you've participated in the giveaways and haven't won, that's how many rows you'll get in the new giveaway. Okay. So Kilgore, you're not going to be part of the losers bracket because you are the first winner. Congratulations. But in the Jaseowns stream at some point, everyone's going to win, because everyone gets a participation trophy ticket to enter into the loser bracket. So the good news is things are being recorded. Bad news is that exclamation mark wins is a bug. I'm gonna make a note of that. Like, hey Jace, you need to stay up later. You don't need to go to bed at all. You need to fix your shit. Anyway, if you're curious of what I'm doing with the bot, you should join the Discord channel by typing exclamation mark Discord. And then I have a channel called Making the Chatbot, where I'm like just talking to myself in there. So you can kind of see where I am with my train of thought. Anyway, let's go back to the dungeon. Thank you guys for participating. My mom always told me I was a loser. She's so insightful, yeah. Anyway, what I want to eventually do is have like the biggest loser showing on the screen, you know, like how many entries you have and you still haven't won yet, like kind of shaming you a little bit. And then there's lots of other ideas I have. I just don't have any time to do it. Anyway, back to the dungeon. Back to ossuary. Checks are blessed, right? Okay. So the good news is we can run the script right now, and we're gonna go ahead and get back to it. We're getting back to the script. Oop, that's a giveaway. We don't want to do the giveaway. We want to do the treasure hunter. What did I name it? Where are you? T-Hunter. All right. So we're gonna say if we're not hidden, use the skill hiding. Okay, but we only want to reset the timer if we did in fact hide. So we're gonna wait 200 milliseconds and then we're gonna check again. So if we're hidden, that means it worked. So go ahead and use the skill timer. 0. Save, play. So we're hidden. Now there's a chest nearby, which is great, but we can't stealth yet. So we should have some sort of visual cue that we haven't stealthed yet, or that we're ready to stealth or not. Now, I do have auto stealth turned on, so it's like it automatically kicked in that we're ready to stealth. But we're gonna use another timer to figure out if we're ready to stealth or not. So we can check the system message as well, but we're also gonna use a timer. So basically, where we can, we only we know we're hidden, okay, and then the timer goes back to 0. And now, if the skill timer is less than 11, if timer is less than 11, less than or equal to 11. Well, let's just say less than 11 seconds. Else if we need to wait. Okay, so instead of outputting that we have a chest that's ready to pick, blah, 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 I only want to do that if we in fact can go see it. Okay. We're gonna save and play. It should say ready to pick. Yep, okay. I'm gonna run out the dungeon. Boo. I'm not gonna run out the dungeon. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna hit play. And we're not hidden. Why is it not working like I think it should? Did I forget setting it again? If not hidden, use skill hiding. Oh, it's because it automatically kicked in because I have auto stealth on. I'm gonna turn off auto stealth. How do you do that? Auto stealth? What's the command? Anybody know? Is it auto stealth? Mechanics? Auto stealth enabled. I don't want that enabled. Auto stealth is now disabled. That's what I want. Because I want us to turn it on. Okay, so now if I save and I play this, it should hide us. Why is it saying it's ready to pick? No, it's not, you fool. Oh, because it's doing this check here. All right, hey, I need to go real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Sorry, 1 second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Welcome back. Did you guys talk amongst yourselves? No, it's okay. All right. Hopefully I didn't lose everybody. We are back to trying to make sure that we can hide and figure out why this wasn't working. And it was because we're over here. So if we're not hidden, if hiding, if blah. So I only want to do this if it's nearby. Check if we can. If the timer is equal to that. I'm trying to think of what I want to do because I'm trying to just hide. Again, maybe I'm overcomplicating shit as always. But I basically want to hide if I need to. Set the timer back to being empty, or I'm sorry. Set the timer back to 0 if I successfully hide. Then after 11 seconds goes away, I need to stealth if I haven't already. And then I can start doing what I need to do. And then when I'm approaching being out of steps, or if the timer starts over again, then I can hide again, or stealth again. And this is just letting me know that there's a chest nearby, so... Chest nearby. Ready to pick is what we care about. And we're just gonna say there's a chest nearby, 34. That's fine. So that can keep... This can keep system messaging us on the left. It will say ready to pick if we're over it. Chest. But I only want to say that if we're near the timer. This makes sense. This doesn't make sense. All right, chest nearby. And it's not ready to pick. Okay. That's fine. Jace, focus. Squirrel. Okay. So if we're hidden, if we're not hidden, we're using skill timer hidden. Okay. And then if the timer is greater than... So if the use skill timer is greater than or equal to 11 seconds, that's when we can use stealth. But we only want to use stealth if we're not already stealth, right? So we're going to say use skill stealth. And then we're going to wait 200 milliseconds, and then we're going to check the system message. So if I save and play this, it's going to continuously try to use stealth, hopefully over and over again. You begin to move quietly, and then you must wait, okay? So what we can do is we can say if insys message, you begin to move quietly. Kyle coming with the wins command. It responded appropriately. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. I like it when stuff works, even though it only half works sometimes. All right, you began to move quietly. Was that the thing? Okay. You begin to move quietly. 15 steps. That means we've successfully stealthed. And we can set the timer back to 0. Okay. And basically what I want to do is I want to have an overall I'm stealthing variable. And again, maybe this is overkill. Maybe I don't need to do this, but I want this one script. I want to hit play, and then I want it to like guide me through the dungeon without me having to hit anything. Is it stupid? Yes. Is it amazing? Also, yes. All right, so is stealth. Is stealthing. Stealthing? Is that how you spell it? And we're going to set it to no at the very beginning. Now, if we begin to move quietly, we're gonna say set var is stealthing to true, okay? And if we're not hidden, we know we need to set it back to 0. So the moment we're not hidden, back to 0 you go. Okay, I'm liking where this is going so far. So if the timer is greater than 11, and is stealthing is equal to 0, then use this stuff. Okay, and we want to keep using the skill stealth until we appropriately do it. Okay, if the timer is less than that, we're gonna wait for now. And then we can go ahead and play. All right, let's see where we're at. Nobody talked while I was gone. That's okay. No judgments. Kyle, you have no wins. Good luck. The script has only let me do one chest, then it conks out. Okay. Yeah, to be fair, we didn't try with other chests. So once I get this stealth thing working and we stealth the next chest, we'll see what happens. Sorry, man. All right, so we're gonna see if we're stealthing or not. I'm gonna hit play on this. I'm gonna pop out of stealth. I'm gonna say hey, and I'm gonna save and play. It should hide. You can't seem to hide right now. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I've hidden. It should use stealth here. Ivan, off to rest. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. You begin to move quietly. So we use stealth. And now we should just be waiting. And then it should search for chests. Chest nearby. It's the sister's message now, because I'm silly. Did it reuse stealth again? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. First time chatter over on Twitch. Zasperator? Off topic. I'm just hopping in there with a bug and how to fix it. Who do I need to get with? What kind of bug do you got? What kind of bug? Oh man, we got Loot Goblin coming in. Experience over 0. It's interesting. I think so. Lambs, first time chatter. How populated is the server these days? Outlands is pretty popular. I think it's like, you know, 2,500 online during the weekends or whatever. So you can divide that by 3 if you want to be crazy. First care out of young status. I can't talk to any vendors outside of the island. It should be the reverse way. Like if you're off the island, you're no longer young. So if you go back to the island, then you can't talk to them at all. You have to use the vendors that aren't on Shelter Island. Yeah, Goblin's not happy we're making it easy for the chests. I'm sorry, dude. You can't talk to them anywhere? Yeah, I would say restart your game. I don't know. Yeah, like that seems silly. Can you not click them? Like, you know, yeah, you can click and then it comes up with like a little menu. You can't click anybody? Ooh, is your war mode on? Yeah. Name and pop no list. Yeah, I'm not sure. You could head over to the support channel in Discord. Like they should help you out there. There's like a client support channel. They're probably going to be more helpful than me. Loot Goblin, this is going to be loot and chests. And right now I'm working on a part where it's going to keep me stealthed. Because I just want to have one script to run everything. I want to hit the script as I hit a dungeon and then start walking. And maybe I'm overcomplicating the walking part. So I might pause on the walking part, maybe. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the Discord channel is like really helpful, and there's definitely a client support and a bugs channel. So if you go to that one, that's helpful. Then there's also like a new player channel, which is also very helpful for any new players. And then there's a scripts and macros channel, and that's where I hang out. That's my domain. Anyway, so when we run this, I only want to set the stealth variable if it's not already set, in case we stopped running it for whatever reason. That's another little bug right there. We're gonna do that. Boom, boom. Okay. Because we only want to set it to 0 if it's not already set. Thanks for stopping by, man. Come back if you have any script questions. Client questions, apparently I can help you with. Goblin, I'm trying to make sure that we can show you for real. It's just gonna open and loot. Like, we still need to control our character, you know? But it's gonna, like, as soon as we get near something, it's gonna open it and then loot it, if that makes sense. So right now I'm trying to get the stealthing portion to appropriately work. And I'm trying not to use auto stealth because I want to hate my life, you know? I want to make it difficult on myself. With scripts, you'd have to pay to compose. You don't like it? Yeah. Well, again, if you want to check out the website, you can just copy and paste all these scripts. Because as you play UO, you'll find that scripts are very helpful. Obviously, you can do macros, but I do run a little site that has a bunch that you can take from. Use copy paste, click new, should be good. Introvert, you missed part of the stream. How dare you? All right, so let's just run to the next chest so we can, so you guys can see that it's like working. So like we can see that this is like how it's gonna work. Okay, let's find another chest. And it should be searching for it again. I should be hidden right now. Oh god, I just messed myself up there. I don't play this game, and my transparency window is so high on this character. I need to turn that off or down. Is that under general? Where's the transparency? Video? Where the hell's transparency, everybody? I feel like I should know this. All right, we're gonna hide right here. Okay, we're hidden. Okay, I need to turn down the transparency. Inform me when skills. There it is. I don't want it to be full. I want it to be like 70. There you go. Perfect. I can see again. Yeah, general at the bottom. Yeah, thank you. General, kind of, yeah, near the bottom. Perfect. Miscellaneous. Got it. Okay, so if I play this script, it ran my stealth, which is I wanted. You can't see it here, but it appropriately stealthed me. And it's not, is this a chest right here? It sure is, and it's trapped, but we aren't looking for that ID yet. So we're gonna add that ID to our list. By the way, that must be the bug there, the guy that wanted to use the script early on. We were only checking for one type of chest. So we're gonna add these chests to the list here. So now if I save and play this, it should say it's ready to pick, because it clicked it and it said, hey, it's trapped. So we're gonna walk over to the thing, and I need to get the stealth to reactivate, but the moment I get out of stealth, it should hide me. See? And then instead of hiding me, I want it to like activate stealth when I'm out of steps. So we're gonna let it stealth us. It should stealth me here in a sec. Yep, you feel comfortable to begin stealthing. The moment I stand next to this chest, it still doesn't work. Why not? Because Jason, you're a noob. We're gonna say overhead. right here, there is a chest, dude. Okay, so if I save and play this, it should say there's a chest, dude. Okay, it worked that time. Why? It should have automatically done it. Anyway, as you can see, it's cleared the traps. And now it's working on the pick lock. And it's gonna loot some stuff. And right now I'm only looting gold and other things, but look, there's a magical sword here. So going back to where we're doing the loot, and I'll probably end up stealing somebody else's loot list. But we solved this two ways. We talked about using grab item, and then targeting the item, and then waiting for the queue to stop. And then we also did like lift and drop. And I might be a fan of this drag and drop thing. I don't know. So, and basically what I want to do in the Magical Happy Land is split these into like what's important, right? Like, you know, antiquities or fucking fancy, you know, stuff that we care about would go up here. And then if it didn't find any of that stuff, it's going to move on to the next item. So in this case, we got reds coming in. Somebody sound the alarms. Greater than info on this. We're going to greater than info on the Viking sword. And its ID is 5049. Reds! Reds! Everybody call reds! So we're gonna go back down on our list here of loot. And what we can do is we can add it to the gear. So if we find type this, it will grab it and then hopefully wait for the queue. So the other thing is we see the regs are right here. These are other regs, ginseng, which is another ID. So we're grabbing that ID and we're gonna add it to our list of regs. I'm using the pipe command because it will basically, hey, is the chest still in range? And did we find this item or this item in the chest? If so, lift it, drop it on our bag. Okay, so I'm gonna save and play this again, and it should loot the sword and the ginseng. Boom. And it prioritized the sword first, because that was the first in the list. Yeah, I like it when stuff works. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna try to get some item IDs that we know. So like this gem is 3885. Okay? So I'm gonna head over to our website, razor-scripts.com. And I'm gonna search for that ID. And it's right here. I wonder if this script has everything that I might want. Oh, Brozan. You're a true bro. So this, for him, this is like he was using a restock agent to grab the loot, which is great. But we don't want to use a restock agent. Okay. But I am going to take his IDs. Well, let's see if we can find some other IDs. I'm going to save this in another tab just real quick. I'm going to see if we can find some of these other IDs. So that's just a T-map. Okay, so for example, whatever this ID was I just searched, 8826, that's going to be in this other thing. So search vendor for specific items. 2886 was a skill scroll based on our vendor search script that we ran. Right, so those are important. And he has that near the top. So I'm assuming that these are like most important, then semi-important, and then probably just random shit down here at the bottom. It's like, let's see where he put gold in his list. So I'm gonna go back to the game real quick. Boom. And then I'm gonna look at our script. And we had gold be the ID of 3821. So if I search 3821, he has it way down at the bottom. So he didn't care about gold. Because maybe gold isn't that important when you're looting T-maps. I'm not sure. Anyway, so we're gonna search again, and then I'm just looking at these other scripts because we're gonna steal what they're doing. vendor dump to logs. So here is another script by Brozan. And here's where he's using a list of all these IDs. Okay. So I'm trying to think of a way I can quickly take this list and then turn it into pipes and then find it. I'm just going to take his list here. And I'm not sharing my screen. I'm on the website, by the way. I'm over here looking at the website. Anyway, I'm going to take this list, right? So I'm going to copy and paste this list. And we're going to potentially do a little programming stream of JavaScript real quick. I'm going to hit Control-Shift-I. You should see me pull up this window. We're going to use JavaScript to parse this list real quick. I'm going to say var data equals this whole big thing. Okay? And I hit enter. Sorry guys, we're jumping into a quick programming stream. Now in the browser, I have this variable called data, which is a big string of all this stuff. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to say data split, which means we're going to turn that data into an array. And we're going to say string.from character code 10. Okay. And then we're going to name this rows. Okay. And if I hit enter here, rows is now 145 items. And basically each time you hit enter on here on the keyboard, it broke it into its own little guy. So we're going to loop the rows. I'm sorry. So it's a JavaScript programming tutorial now. So we're going to take the rows, which is 145 of them, and we're going to loop it. I'm giddy, exactly. This is where I live in the JavaScript land. And I didn't think I was going to be doing a JavaScript tutorial during this, but it kind of broke into that with all these items. Anyway, so we're going to say var items, which is just a string. Okay, we're going to set that up. And then we're going to loop the rows. So rows for x in rows. And then we can say x. We'll just do console log x to make sure that we're working here. Console log x. Cool, so those are our rows. And if I want to get the data in there, I say rows x. Oops, rows x. So now we should see the items output on each row. I don't know if you guys can even see that, honestly, but so what we're going to do, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more here. That might help. So when we do this, when we're looping each row, we know that the value we want item is equal to that row, and then we're going to just replace variables. So we're going to replace this item ID equals this. With nothing. And then we'll also replace the mounts. For now, let's just leave it at that. We'll console log item. So we've stripped it down to just the ID, and then we're gonna say split. And I probably should be talking about loud as I'm doing this. But anyway, split the list by a quote, and then we'll just take the first item of that list. So we're basically saying, hey, split anything that's a quote into another array, but we're only going to take the first item in the array, which should be the item ID. So we should just see item IDs. Yay. So this is where we're going to say var loot string. And then we'll say loot string is plus and equal to item plus a pipe. Okay, and then we'll remove that, and then we'll just, oops, damn it. It didn't say what I was typing. Anyway, var loot string. And we will do loot string is equal plus or equal to item plus a pipe. And then we'll just run that, and then we'll say loot string. And it's got a bunch of T's in it. We don't want T's. T's are tabs. So we'll do item.trim. I think trim will work. There we go. So now our loot string has been formatted. So we'll go back to the game now. Sorry about that. End JavaScript tutorial. That was totally not a tutorial because all I did was do stuff that's confusing. But if we go back to the game and we go back to our loot, this should now potentially be every item. The only problem is I don't know what's important out of this list, right? So it's kind of hard. But now I just pasted that whole thing as the items to find. And we're doing grab item here. All right, so assuming this works, it should go ahead and grab the other stuff in the chest, which, you know, is these, and maybe it grabs scrolls, I don't know. Save, play. It didn't grab the scrolls, but that's okay. All right, let's go find another chest to loot. And I still need to get my stealthy McStealtherton to work without needing to worry about going out of stealth, but we're gonna manually find one for now, just to make sure that we're working here. So if I click that guy, that's already been unlocked. But I think that might be a different ID that I need to search for. 3649. Was that on our list of chests? 3649, it sure was. Oh shit, I've been bled. That's another thing I need my script to do, is make sure that we're healed if necessary. Okay, there's one right there. Let's go get that guy. So we're gonna run over here, and we're gonna run our script. I'm gonna hit play on the script right here. It's gonna hide us, and then it's gonna stealth us, and then it's gonna start picking. So obviously we can make some room for improvement there as well. But I want to see this loot in action. I want it to loot everything. And I want there to be an antiquity in here. Also, am I even checking for this ID? Let's find out. Greater than info on this. 3650. I don't know if I am or not. Let's look. I'm not. 3650. 3650. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna save. We're gonna play. Ready to pick. And I can clean up a lot of these system messages. Right now, these are probably overkill system messages, but that's all good. Here we go. Antiquity. 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 Alright, so it's looting the gold, it's looting that, it took that, and we're all done. So what I can do next is after we've looted the chest, we can ignore this chest variable. It's kind of tricky if you do that because maybe you didn't want to ignore it, but we can do it so it's not found anymore. So assuming we looted everything with this amazing lootness, we can then say ignore chest. So when I save and play this, it should say that there's no longer ready to loot. Cool. So it added it to the ignore list, and now it's scanning for chests, but it can't see anything else besides this one, and that's ignored. Did I lose anybody? Is anybody here? You understand this? Thanks for coming in, man. So the one thing that, god damn it, Nicole, lost. Too short a miss. Hello. Brain hurts. Awkward. Not like this. All right, cool. So I feel like we've finished another part of the script. So is it time for another giveaway? I don't know. Also, I need to log off in 18 minutes. So maybe I want to make a little more progress on this script first. Maybe. I really want it to hide. I want it to stealth us again. I want us to stealth appropriately. So if you begin moving quietly, we're stealthing. And then I want to say, if insys messaging. What is the message you get when you're like ready to stealth again? Is it ready to stealth again? Is it like that easy? So you begin moving quietly is the first one. And then what is the other one? 2-2, give me that loot. Skull Crusher's ready. Over there on Twitch. You feel ready to continue stealthing. You feel ready to continue. I don't know how to spell. I'm gonna open my journal. You feel ready to continue stealthing. Okay. You feel ready to continue stealthing. All right, and we're gonna say that we're still stealthing. So is stealthing 2, meaning we're ready to use stealthing again. Should we just automatically use stealthing again? I kind of want to wait till we're out of steps to use it again. Val coming in with the question, if you ignore the chest, will it know about the new chest of the same type? Correct, yes. It ignores this exact serial. And I'm assuming when a chest respawns, it's a different serial. I'm not 100% sure on that. Hack the system message, you feel beginning. You feel ready to begin scripting. Yeah, that's how, when I wake up, I'm like that. Okay, I'm just gonna make it use stealthing again. This will be the easiest way. I wanna make this different, but I also wanna get this done for right now. So use skill stealth. And then we're gonna say you begin moving quietly. Then we'll make sure that it's stealthing still. So if stealthing is equal to 1, and we have this message, then use stealth again. Let's go. If I hit save and play, it's gonna trigger because we have a bunch of system messages queued. Normally I like to like clear our system messages like every loop, but I don't know if that's gonna be helpful or not. But might as well. Let's just do it. Clear sys message. This should kick us off right away, and it should stealth us instantly. Or not. Oh no, it won't because it doesn't know what state we're in. Okay. We're gonna start walking around, see what happens. We're gonna walk around. We're stealthing. We're stealthing. Technically, we have 0 steps remaining. I should probably check that as a system message, to be fair. I'm gonna step out of stealth and it should hide us. Okay. So I've stepped out of stealth. It hit us, which is great. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. And then it should say stealth ready. Okay, you feel comfortable. You begin moving quietly. Sounds great. So I'm gonna go ahead and start moving. You feel ready to begin stealthing. You feel ready to continue stealthing. Did I type that right? Re-stealthing. I just want to say overhead that. I want to see it happen. I'm going to get rid of this clear sys message. I feel like that's messing me up. Save play. Alright, we're walking around. We're going to step out of stealth. It hides us. Which is great. We're waiting. I should probably add some sort of message that says, don't move. Hey Jace, don't move. Stealth ready. You begin moving. Here we go. And it should automatically stealth me again. Please. Yep. Re-stealthing. Thank goodness. Okay, we're on the hunt for a chest now. This is a chest, but it's already open. I feel like there might be a chest over here. Re-stealthing. Perfect. I'm not hitting anything. I'm just walking. And I'm making sure that I stop when I get to 0. Re-stealthing. Okay, so here's a chest right here. Why is it not finding it? This is definitely a bug with the code. Because 3708, is that in my list? I'm gonna stop the script. I'm gonna pull this open. And we're gonna say 3708 is not in the list, damn it. Like how? I think I'm gonna have to go find the IDs for all the chests. Because I don't like that it's not working. But anyway, we're gonna save and play this. It should pick up where we left off. So it's saying ready to pick, which is great. We begin to move quietly. So we're gonna move over that way. We're gonna stand right next to the chest. Ready to pick. Can I not reach it from here? I feel like I have another bug in the code. Are there different IDs for the different level chests? No, it's just the graphic that's used for the chest. So like some of them are wood and some of them are metal. And then there's like south facing, east facing, blah, blah, blah. So each one of those would be a different ID. But once you have like, it doesn't matter the color, it just matters the type. So once we get all the types, then this would work a little bit better. But now I've introduced a bug where we're not actually picking the chests. Until I replay it, like why? Why, Jace? Anyway, we definitely have a bug in the code. I don't think we're gonna solve that bug tonight, because we gotta go do a giveaway and then I'm gonna have to log off. We'll pick this up on Wednesday. I'll update the whip, the work we have in progress on the website, just so it has the loot. But here we go, we're gonna loot all this loot. Boom. Perfect. And we add it to the ignore list. I wanna look at the, real quick before we do a giveaway. I wanna look and see why it's not picking the next chest to open. Because we're basically fine typing it and we're casting it as chest. And if the chest we wanna work is equal to the chest. Ah, okay. So for whatever reason, I double clicked this chest, but it didn't open the gump. But I set the variable. So I only want to, I kind of only want to set the variable if the gump exists. I kind of only want to set the variable if the gump exists. We'll have to mess with this, because this is wrong. Like, if for whatever reason it couldn't open the chest, it won't try again. Maybe I should do just one tile. Let's just do one tile. That way you're right next to it. 2 tiles was maybe a problem. Too long didn't read. Spine type metal chest or wooden chest on the ground near you. Yeah, but I want to use the pipe, and the pipe only works with the IDs. But you're absolutely right. You could have and I think that's how the script works on the site now, is it has like a separate if statement for both metal chest or wooden chest. So the nice thing about the IDs is you can use this pipe. Which is then, that's how we're doing this giant loop for loot right here. Pipe, 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 pipe. All right, I have 2 giveaways to give away. I have 2 checks for 20k to give away. We're gonna do that now. I'm gonna head out of this dungeon. We did a great job. We played the game today. I looted 4 chests. Oh, here's another one. Let's do another one real quick. I can't seem to hide right now. Oh shit, he's attacking me. Okay, I've hidden. Vlad coming in with the JavaScript. Hello, Jaseowns. Hello, Vlad. How are you? All right, we're gonna stealth our way to this chest. It's ready to pick. This should work. Yes, it works now. Now that we're in 1 tile away, it's working. That 2 tile check was messing with me. All right, here we go. Let's see, antiquity. I'm more crazy coming in at the end. Why are you guys showing up at the end of the stream? That's messed up. You guys just want the giveaway? Want that juicy loot? Oh no. Are we broken? Oh, I'm re-stealthing. If I'm picking a chest, I don't want to re-stealth. My stealthing is screwing up the chest. Picking. I don't want to get stuck on the loop there. So if not hidden, stealthing, boom. If, okay, then I'm gonna do this other chest here. Else if that. I know we'll say else if this. Else, and then boom. We'll do it after the fact. We don't even need it to be an else if. We just need to be there. Boom. Okay. We're gonna save and play that. Should finish it off. No, it won't. I still have a bug in that code right there with the we're getting stuck with the stealthing. I need it to be else. I need to not be working a chest to do this the stealthing. Ready to loot. 2-2, here comes the loot. Greenwall's first time chatter, you made absolute killing in SSC picking chests. Awesome, man. It's good to hear. I will join your ranks soon enough. Right now, I'm doing the easy ones. All right, we're gonna do a giveaway. I got 5 minutes. We're gonna do 2 giveaways. Let me get out of this dungeon. We're gonna head to the coding cave, which is the cave on Shelter Island, to do the giveaways. Let me get out of this dungeon real quick, and then I'm gonna go this way. I don't want to get stuck in that little pit of despair over there. I'm trying to hit F for flash, but it's not working. Okay. We're gonna go to Shelter Island. D is for flash. No, it's not, sir. F is for flash. D is for exhausted. Okay. Thanks for coming in, Vlad. Thanks for showing up, everybody. We're gonna do 2 giveaways, 20K each. The way you do a Jaseowns giveaway on a Jaseowns stream is we use a Razor script. In order to get entered into the Razor script, all you have to do is type something into the chat. The custom bot that is so buggy that you can't always make it work goes ahead and it reads the chat. So as you type something in, you get entered into the giveaway. Okay. What I worked on over the weekend is I am now saving in a database your entries and your losings and winners. We're saving the winners too. We've done 1 giveaway so far, and Kilgary was the first winner of the whole tournament. So he is flawless. He has a flawless victory right now. He's 1 for 1. Everyone else that entered was not so lucky. But Kilgary is on another level. So now what's the nice thing about this bot is we're going to have a loser bracket, okay? And basically what happens is every time you enter a giveaway and you don't win, at some point I'm going to do a losers bracket giveaway. And now I know if you're a winner or a loser. And the amount of times that you've entered and haven't won is how many entries you'll get into the Razor Script giveaway loser bracket edition. So the more you play, the more you're going to win. If you don't see your name up there, that means you're not in the entry. You're not in the giveaway. Too short a miss. Make sure you type something friendly. I don't know why you're not in there, actually. You should be. Are you on YouTube? Did the bot break? Nicole's complaining to the other room that she doesn't see her name either. Why are you guys? Is it not working? Is it working now? The giveaway has closed. I don't know why some people weren't entered. I'm gonna run it again. I'm sorry, you guys. I think something was wrong with the bot. I'm gonna run it again. I'm sorry. If you don't see your name, type something into the chat again. I apologize. I believe there was an error with JSpot. Let's try again. I'm sorry about that. Type something friendly, like, hey, JSpot. See, Greenwald's trying some inappropriate things. I don't know if it will get picked up. Round 2 fight. Nicole, I don't know why your name isn't showing up. You need to type something. Are you typing into the chat? You're typing wife bot. Type something else. See, there you are. You're there. It popped up. Okay. Jace is my favorite color. Oh, coder? Sorry. All right, we got 1 minute. We got 1 minute in the true giveaway. The other one was just a test round to see if you guys were on your toes. And some of you weren't. Okay, some of you weren't. But this one. Jace is my favorite color also. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I do like the Jace color. Pasty with a little bit of blush. All right, we got 30 seconds left in this giveaway, and I swear this is one we're actually gonna run into Razor. Okay, I think we're winding down now. We got 15 seconds left. Somebody's now following. Thank you. I still need to fix that alert screen. Somebody remind me of that. Okay. The entry is closed. There was 22 participants. Thank you, guys. Oh man, there's another follow. Okay. Let me actually go to the Twitch thing. Greenwalds and Pajajeje. I feel like you guys already follow me. Maybe you weren't. It's all good. Maybe it was on YouTube. Thank you for the follow over there on the Twitch. Okay. Thanks, Nicole. Appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna take the names of the winners and we're gonna post it into this script right here, the giveaway script. Boom. And how many participants was it? 22? It sure was. All right, and we're gonna run this giveaway in the coding cave. Good luck to you all. Good luck. Have fun running the giveaway now. And we're gonna do a 20K giveaway. I don't have this emote, but we're doing the Jaseowns giveaway. Tutu, who's gonna get that loot? That's a check for 20K. The winner is Kilgory. Dude, Kilgory. Back-to-back wins. Now you might think there might be something wrong with this bot. Something is wrong with this bot. If he won 2 for 2, you gotta think something's wrong with this bot. And maybe it is because I wrote it, so there might be a bug. But so now what do? Inside of YouTube, I type !winner, Kilgory. And when I do that, it sets him as a winner inside the old database. Assuming it actually works. And then it should output his stats. Kilgory's a lucky scripter with 3 entries and 2 wins. Oh damn, you would have been 2 for 2, but since I did the entry and I never said a winner, then that entry was a false entry. Son of a bitch, I just did I just had a, damn, how many bugs are we making tonight? Like, holy shit. Anyway, Quiet Things, that's you, Kilgory, congratulations. 20K. He's had 3 entries and 2 wins, but he actually are 2 for 2. He's a, oh, so if you want to see your wins, you just type !winner, I'm sorry, wins. But it doesn't work when everyone starts spamming it, so I need to figure that out too, that's a bug. So you just do !wins, it will tell you your stats. No, don't spam, no. So see, you've entered twice now. Congratulations on your two entries. So when we do the loser bracket, for example, 2 shortimus, you have 2 entries. You're gonna have 2 rows in my script. We're not doing a loser bracket right now, though. We're gonna let people gather some losses. All right, so this next giveaway. I need to implement a queue system. Yes, I agree. The problem is, there's another problem too, is there's top chat and live chat. And I'm running over, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be off at 9. I'm sorry, Nicole. I'll be off once I run this next one. But there's top chat and live chat, and right now the bot can only see top chat. So if for some reason Google doesn't like your comment, it doesn't show to the bot. So I need to fix that as well. All right, let's do one more giveaway. If the script picks you again, you'll return the check. Yeah, baby alarm, I hear her. All right, we're gonna do a 60-second giveaway this time because there's a baby at my door. 60 seconds for 20K. She's banging at my door right now. 60 seconds. If you don't see your name in the list, that means you're not entered. Just a second, Madeline. Tutu, give me the loot. Baby life. Where is the wife bot watching the kids? She's too busy trying to do a giveaway. Just trying to win a giveaway. I hear a baby. Surprise, motherfucker. Alright, you got 20 seconds left to enter this giveaway. I'm sorry, it's a quick one. Because I have to go. I'm already 6 minutes late. As you guys can hear from the baby. Do your kids know how to mine yet? Yes. Valor coming in with a thank you. I appreciate that, man. Alright, here we go. The giveaway is closed. There's 22 participants. Alright. 22 again. Let's see where Kilgory is in the list. He's second in the list. So if he wins here, we know it's super rigged. And the winner is Kilgory. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so we're gonna hide that. We're gonna run this script real quick. If it's Kilgory, if it's Kilgory, he's the champion. Champion amongst champions. Alright, we're gonna hit play. We're gonna select the check. Doing the Jaseowns giveaway. 2-2, who's gonna get the loot? The winner is YouTube Rock War. Rocknar? Rock War. How do you say that? YouTube Rock War? Look, it's not rigged, guys. Hashtag not rigged. Kilgory's not blessed, exactly. Alright, we're gonna need your in-game name. YouTube Rock War. Rocknar? Rocknar. Pronounced Skull Crusher. Exactly. Alright, and I'm gonna set the winner as Rocknar. Here we go. It should donate yours. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll put yours into the next one. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Alright, that's enough for me. I'm sorry, I'm 9 minutes over my time. The baby is literally scratching at the door like a caged animal. So thank you guys for hanging out. Don't forget to join the Discord, !Discord, if that actually works. We got our scripting website, razor-scripts.com. Be sure to check that out as well. On that note, the baby's asking for candy. Alright, cool. I'll see you guys next time. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 to 9. Peace. Although I do need to raid somebody on Twitch. I'm not good at that. Let me do that again real quick. I say this every time. Is anybody playing? Mrs. Llama. We're going over there. Start raid. Alright, best of luck to everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and I will update the script on the website.